I'm going to be doing a quick guide today on how to install my Intamin trains, because the last Intamin trains I made, there was a couple of people who didn't know how to use them or install them, whatever. So obviously first off you're going to need to get the NL2 package, and by doing that you subscribe on Steam or download it from wherever. Very cool. And then open No Limits, and then open your NL2 package here. Let it load up. Take a little while, of course. And then once you're in here, go into the editor, click File, and Extract Package, and then it will extract to your com.nolimits coaster.nolimits2 folder, usually by default. And then click Yes, Extract. And then, once it's extracted, navigate to your com.nolimits coaster.nolimits2 folder and go to JBS _ modern Intamin. This is the folder with my trains in it. And if you basically you want to copy this folder to your park that you want the trains to be in. And also copy this folder if you want the gates as well, because the package also includes custom gates to work with your roller coaster. So copy them too. Navigate to whatever park you want to paste it in. For me, I'm going to paste it in my park called Demo Park, and there it is. It's in the park. Okay, now open this park. So Demo Park. There we go. Open it. Okay, now we're in the park that we want to attach the trains to. You need a roller coaster, obviously, to attach the trains to. And you want to make sure this roller coaster is actually a MACK launch coaster, because this type of roller coaster is the roller coaster that is of similar size to the Intamin coaster. The trains are the similar size. So yeah, select MACK launch coaster, make sure that it's a MACK launch coaster. And then once you've done that, you want to import your coaster again. And the reason for that is to duplicate it. And the reason you want to duplicate it because you want to have one frozen with no trains on it, and you want the other one to be invisible with trains on it, because you attach the trains to the invisible one and then you freeze the other one for the track. So to do this, we need to select one of them. Go into Coaster Properties, rename this one to Car, and then click Hard Wireframe, and then in the other one, go into Coaster Properties and rename this one _Track. That's what I do anyway. So you've got your track, you've got your roller coaster, you've got one called Car and one called Track, and then in the Track one, you click Coaster Properties, click Style, and then navigate to it's called Rocket Coaster, the Intamin one. And the reason for that is obviously just to get the track, and then you also want to make sure on this one that there's no trains on it, because we do not want this one running, we just want the track. So select that to 0. And then in this one you can make adjustments, you can add your supports, whatever. You can change the spline type to the modern single spline, because that is the one that is most similar to the new modern Intamin track. Click OK, click freeze. Wow, we have the new Intamin track, very swag. Okay, go into a car. And this one will be invisible, but we're going in this one because we're going to add the cars now. To do that, we go to Scenery, choose, open the folder that we pasted into the file, scroll down to Front Car. The front car is the one that we want to add first. There we go, paste it. Takes a little while because it lags. It doesn't need to be exactly next to it, you just want it to be close to the train that you want it to attach to, like this. And if you double click on it, you get your properties, and this is where you adjust the the settings. And you can also change the colour of it. I'm not gonna, but you can change it if you want to. Change the primary colour. Primary colour is just the shell. Secondary colour is this orange. And then you can also change the colour of the metal if you don't like the metal. Make it white if you want to. Wow, doesn't that look cool? but I'm going to leave mine default colour for, so that the tutorial is a bit quicker. Coaster name. You want to attach the cars to the track that you have the trains on. So this for us is int_car. For you it is whatever you named it. And then car num, you want the front car to be number 1 because it is the front one. So leave that like that. For the middle cars, you want to choose JBS-car JBS-car for the middle car. This one, you want to place it next to your car. And then again, do the same, double click, select your coaster that you want it to attach to, leave that to 2 because this is the second car, copy, paste, and then this one is the third one, so you want to double click on it, change that to 3, copy, paste, this is your fourth one, double click on it, click 4, and then this is your fifth one, and it is also my last car. So for the last one, you want to go into your scenery and select JBS-car_back. And the reason for that is because this one has the backstopper on it. Double click on it and change the car num to whatever the last car is of yours. So for me it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. The car number is 5. And then also make sure that you have the coaster selected that you want it to attach to, which is int_car. There you go, and that is your basic, your main cars, but you also need the bogies. So to add the bogies, go back into your scenery. For the front one, you want to select the front wheel assembly, because this one is slightly different. Place it near the car, double click on it, select the coaster again, and then leave it for 0 as for the front assembly. And then for the rest, you want to select JBS wheel assembly. So place this in here, place it near your wheels. Coaster name, select your coaster, leave that as 1 because that is the first wheel assembly that isn't the front one. Copy, paste. For your second one, change that to 2 of course. For the third one, change that to 3. For the fourth one, 4. For the fifth one, 5. Wow. And you can change the wheel assembly colours if you want to. You can make them black. Look, watch, wow. Make them pink actually, why not make them pink? That'd be cool. There you go. So that's actually your first car done, or your first train. And there we go. It's working properly. We've got all the bogies, we've got the front bogie, we've got the front car, and we've got all the cars attached to the invisible train. And to do the second car, because we've got 2 cars on this roller coaster, just unselect everything, select all your objects, copy them, paste them to your other train, and it attaches to whatever train is closest. So there we go. That's how you attach the trains. And obviously for the gates, it's very similar as well. To get the gates working, you go into your JBS Coasters-Gates, select it, add it, select the coaster that you want to the gates to open with, car, and then you want to select the station, and you want to make sure you got the right coaster as well. So int_car/station, and that'll open and close now with it. And to use the fins, that's also very simple. Go back into your JBS_Coasters mod and Intimate. Your brake fin, if you want to add this, go to wherever you want to add it to. Place it where you want it to start. And then double click on it, go into the properties. I'm going to change this to 50. Let's change it to 40, and this is the length, so how many times it'll duplicate across the track. And you can change the colour. Our track's white, so I'll change it to white. And then it just attaches. And that's the same for the friction wheels and the sensor and stuff and the LSM. So yeah, that's how you do that. And these gates will also open and close. Let me just quickly speed it up. Opens, close. There you go. And for the train, actually, there's cameras on each seat. There's a camera on the bonnet thing here, the front shell. And there's also one here, above the track. And that's about it. Oh yeah, you can also add your... I also included the mannequin people. So if we go in here, we've got JBS-bold_men. Click OK, and then you can add these guys. You can also change the colour of the shirts so that they don't all look the same. And what you do on this is you double click on it, properties, select your coaster you want it to attach to, car num. For the second one, type 2, and you get the point. And yeah, change colours of the shirt and stuff so they don't all look the same. There you go. And then when you go into the simulation, they are now sat on your roller coaster. Doesn't that look swag? Wow. Well, that's about it really. I don't think there's anything else to really say. Yeah. So yeah, feel free to use these in your parks, whatever. They're pretty accurate. They're, you know, obviously based off the renders that are on Interbin's website, so pretty much as close as you can get, really. And the bold guys, they kind of mess up with the POV, so maybe if you record a POV, you might want to remove them. But I think they look kind of cool, so why not? I also included, obviously, custom sound effects with the train, which is kind of nice. Make some cool noises as it goes along the track. Very cool. Right, so that's about it, really. I mean, yeah, consider subscribing. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the trains and stuff. Tell me, you know, tell me if you find any problems with them or whatever. I'll probably try and fix it if I can be bothered. Yeah, so give it a thumbs up on Steam as well. You know, that's about it.